Welcome to Prep Rally Media Day, sponsored by Equity Bank. I'm Graham Thomas with the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, and I'm joined by Rogers High head coach Chad Harbison. Coach Harbison, good to see you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, the Mounties they've had a couple good years here together in a row, and a lot of good players coming back. Let's talk about some of those kids.
Well, yeah, like we're talking about, there's several guys that are going to be coming back this year that are going to be three-year starters for us. When we took over a few years ago, a lot of these kids came up and we had a lot of sophomores on the field in that 21 season, and it's kind of exciting now that they're going to be seniors and have all the experience under the belt that they have, and so we're looking forward to getting it going.
On the offensive side of the ball, you got Dane Williams, you got Jacob Jenkins, Isaac Chapman, a lot of good offensive linemen. It's going to take a lot of those guys to score a lot of points in this rugged 7A West. Talk about some of those guys.
Yeah, I think too. You got to mention Mabry Verser in that mix too, because he plays outside receiver for us, and he creates some mismatch problems as well. And of course, JJ, he can score from anytime he touches it if he gets the crease, and then I think we'll be a little bit improved in the offensive line. We've got three guys coming back, three starters coming back up there they have played a lot of football, and All-State. Connor Sermon's back, and Diego Dillette, Colin Jones. Those guys are all be seniors up there. They'll be back. So, there's a lot of experience coming back, and I think just having Dane back as a second year with that year under his belt, that experience is priceless, really.
Yeah, Dane's my sleeper guy in this league because you got Drake Lindsay, and he's gotten a lot of accolades. Carter and I took Bentonville to the state championship game, but Dane's just kind of sitting there, I think, just sort of waiting for his time.
Well, yeah, and obviously from a ability and potential perspective, he can do anything. Throws it really well. Had a really good summer this year. Gosh, the weight room. I mean, he's almost 200 pounds, and I mean he runs the ball well. A lot better understanding of offense and what we're trying to do when we call plays now. So, that like I said, the experience is priceless there.
On the defensive side of the ball, it's such an offensive heavy league, but y'all got to be able to stop people, and I know you guys got a good one, Isaac Chapman, heading up the defensive linebacker.
Well, we led the league last year in points per game, so we feel good about it. We've got our D-line's back, with Bennett Tyner, Ernesto Gonzalez, DJ Dore. Those three guys are back. Of course, you mentioned Isaac. Tyler Pinkerton's back at linebacker. And then Braxton Lindsay, who was a freshman last year, played outside backer. He was all conference as a freshman. He'll be back. And then Andrew Trenary, he kind of bounces from corner to safety back. Cam Cunningham coming back at corner. And then you throw Dane back there. I mean, I don't know if people realize it, but the last 3 games of the year last year, including the playoffs, Dane played safety and quarterback and played both ways. Mabry was all conference safety as a sophomore, all-conference wide receiver as a junior. You'll see him back there some, and of course, you'll see JJ over there quite a bit as well. So I mean, we got some guys. It's just, I think obviously, like everybody will say, is if we stay healthy and just kind of get things rolling, we have a chance to be very competitive.
And it's such a tough league. I mean, they've all been in here today. Your Bentonvilles, your Fayettevilles, your Bentonville Wests. We saw Southside down in the River Valley a couple days ago at Northside. What a great league, and it's going to be a night in, night out war.
It will be, and everybody's better. I believe everybody in our league is going to be a little bit better than they were a year ago, much improved. Southside's got a really good offensive line coming back, good running back, and we got guys coming back. Bentonville's always going to be there. You mentioned Drake. He's a big time Division I guy coming back at Fayetteville. So, everybody's better. Springdale's revamped offense.
Oh, that's right.
It's different. We
didn't even mention the Springdale schools.
Well, yeah, but and we've seen them this summer, and you can tell they've got some confidence in what they're doing. Harbor looks good. I mean, so everybody's going to be improved. So you're right. We'll have to be ready to play every week.
All right. We've been visiting with Rogers Mounties head coach Chad Harbison.